Hey there, today I'm going to be ranking every single suit in Marvel Spider-Man PS4, and there are 41 different suits in this game. I mean, there's a lot. And some of them are good and some of them are less good, but I'm going to be rating every single one. So, first off, we have the Advanced Suit. It's really nice, it's simple, and pretty unique as far as the simple suits go. I quite like it. Honestly, probably like a 7 out of 10. And then we have the classic suit Damaged, and this one's cool. I kind of wish there was like a damaged variant for every suit because it just looks really, really cool. But it is only for the classic, but it's solid. I'd say 6 out of 10. And then we have the classic suit itself, which is also really, really nice. And it's the classic, you can't go wrong. Also a 7 out of 10. And then we have the Noir suit. It's cool, but he doesn't have his cloak or vest or whatever you want to call it. So it's not as good as it could be. Honestly, 5 out of 10. And then there's the Scarlet Spider, and this one I really, really like. It's really cool having the basically all red, but then just the little cutout sweater. Or yeah, it's so cool. I quite like it. 7 out of 10. It's a really strong one, I think. And then the Spider Armor Mark II. This has been one of my favorites since I first saw the game. It's just so clean. The eyes, part of me really likes them, and part of me doesn't. But I think it's strong. 7.5 for sure. And then there's the Secret War suit. Again, with this one, part of me really likes it, and part of me doesn't. It does remind me a lot of Miles, which is, cool. But it's not amazing, but it is certainly not bad. Honestly, 6.5, I think, is good for this one. And then we have the Stark suit. This is one of my favorite suits. It's simple, but it's, so good. I'm going to say 8.5 for this one. It is real nice. And then we have the Negative suit. This one is cool. I mean, this is a really top tier suit. I mean, it's really, really nice. But it's just not the best. I'd say 8.5 for sure. And then the Electrically Insulated suit. This one I'm not the biggest fan of. It's not terrible, but it's not good either. I'm going to say 4 out of 10 for this one. And then we have Spider-Punk. I love this one. I love this one so much. Easy 9.5. It is so good. So good. And then we have the Wrestler suit. Obviously, it's not the best looking suit. Not even close. But it's kind of fun, in a super simple, not very good Spider-Man suit way. I'm going to say 5 out of 10. And then the Fear Itself suit. I like this one, but the arm things they seem a little out of place for some reason. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. The Stealth suit. This is like one of my favorites of all time. It is so good. So clean. The colors are so good. 9.5 out of 10. For sure. And then we have the Spider-Man Mark III, the Spider-Man Armor Mark III, which kind of just realizing for the first time, but this is Mark II, and then this is the next one, so I didn't really ever realize that. Honestly, though, I'd say this one might be a little bit of an upgrade. It's nice. I think it's really good. I'm going to say a strong 8.5 for sure. And then we have the Spider-Man 2099 Black Suit, and this... It looks good, but I'll be honest, I think the version from, the new Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse movie looks better, and I kind of hope they have that one in the new game. This one is still cool, though. I'm going to say 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. And then we have the Iron Spider suit. Love this one. So good. So clean. I really like it. Honestly, probably 7.5 out of 10. And then the Velocity suit. And this one is cool. I like it, and it definitely has like an Iron Man kind of look to it. I mean, so does this one. But I do like it. and it's pretty cool, but it's not my favorite. I'm gonna say probably 7 out of 10. And then we have the Spider Armor Mark 4. And this is kind of just like a classic looking suit, maybe even the classic suit. No, it's a little bit different. But obviously armored up. And I think it's cool. It still has that simple look to it, but it is really, really nice. I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. I know I've been doing a lot of those recently, but it's good. And then we have Spirit Spider. This one is just an absolute beast. He's got the dogs out. He's going crazy. But is it really Spider-Man? I mean, I'm gonna say 8 because of how crazy awesome it is. But it'd be higher if it looked a little bit more like Spider-Man. You know, it's kind of far gone. And then we have the Spider-Man 2099 white suit, which I think this one actually might look better than this one, at least in this game. Both are really cool, and I definitely... Ooh, I don't know. It's a pretty close one. I'd give this one a 7. I think it's nice. And then we have the vintage comic book suit. I mean, it's Spider-Man, but in a comic look. You can't go wrong. Solid 8.5. The Last Stand suit. Again, this one, I like it and I don't at the same time. The mask, I feel like just could fit a little bit better with it, you know, like color-wise, like it's a little bit too orange for the redness of the outfit. So, I'm gonna give it a strong 6.5. It is good, though. And then we have the, we have this one. Easy 10 out of 10. And then we have the homemade suit. I quite like it, to be honest. Obviously, it's not as cool as the other ones because it's homemade, but I love how it looks. It's really fun. I'm going to give it a 7.5. And then we have probably my personal favorite in the game. I think this one looks so good. It's simple enough, but also so good at the same time. It is 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. And then we have the dark suit. This one is also an amazing suit. I think this is a top tier suit for sure. Honestly, I'm going to give this one a 9. I think it's real good. And then we have the resilient suit. This one is quite cool. It kind of reminds me of the other armored one, but obviously different looking suit. I do like it. I'm going to give it a 7.5. I think it's pretty good. And then the Spider UK suit. There's a lot of blue on it, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I feel like it could use a little bit more balancing, but I still like it. I'll give it a 6. And then the Scarlet Spider 2 suit. This one is nice, and it has even more of the, this balance issue of this one, but I wouldn't even consider an issue in this one. I think they did this one right. I mean, I think it looks good because there's the variation of the reds on it, so that already changes it up a bit, plus the little bit of black on the fingertips. Just so good. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5. I think, yeah. And then Spider Armor Mark 1, the first one. Maybe the best one out of all of them. I don't know, Mark 3 is kind of cool. But this one's quite nice. I like it. Simple, armored up, nice, strong 8. And then the Iron Spider suit, or armor. This is good. This is real good. I like this one a lot. I'm going to give it an 8.5. Spider Clan suit. I'll be honest. Not a big fan of this one. It's not bad, but it is not good. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. Yeah. The Aaron Aikman armor. Aikman? Not sure. I hope it's one of those. This one's pretty cool, though. I mean, he's got rocket boosters on his feet. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I like it. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. The Cyborg Spider-Man suit. This one's cool. I remember when I first saw it, I thought it was crazy, and I've kind of started liking it a little bit less since then. But the idea of just a full, robot arm on him is just so cool. I like it a lot. I'll give it a 7.5. Into the Spider-Verse suit. What a movie, and what a suit as well. They did a really good job putting into the game. I mean, it looks straight from the movie. I quite like it. I'll give it a, a 7.5, 8, maybe 8 out of 10. And then we have the webbed suit. Oh, man. What a suit. Easy 9.5 out of 10. Bombastic Bagman suit. I don't think I've ever used this one. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's fun, but it's not really Spider-Man, you know what I mean? It's not that great. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. The Future Foundation suit. This used to be like my favorite and still is incredible. I quite like it a lot. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 9. 8.5 out of 10. The upgraded suit, in my opinion, I like it a little bit less than the Stark suit, but it is still really, really good. So, I'll give it an 8. And then the stealth suit, absolutely love this one. 8.5. So good. The amazing suit, it's so good. Love the suit in the movie, and I love that you can be in game. I'm gonna give this one a 9, only because it looks slightly different from the movie. To be honest, I think it needs to be a little bit more highly detailed to look more like the movie, but really, really strong suit still. This one is one of those where it's just so crazy that it's like cool, but I don't really ever use it, but it's quite cool. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. And then the armored advanced suit. This one's pretty nice, I'll be honest. I like it. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And then the hybrid suit. This is a nice one. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5. It's solid. And then the final suit in the game, the black and gold from, of course, the new Spider-Man movie, or newest. And it's good. I'm also gonna give it an 8.5. I like it a lot. It's a strong suit. But again, this is my favorite one. I mean, it's so good. I don't know if it's ever gonna get beaten, in my opinion. We'll see how the new game suits are, though, when the new game comes out, because they look promising already just from the pre-order and deluxe ones. I'm really excited. And if you guys enjoyed, I'll definitely do a video like this on the Miles game as well. Because, yeah, there's some decent ones in that one, too. So, yeah, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Good.